Hey everyone, Sue's Journal Adventures here. I thought I'd come on and film this because I was literally sat downstairs and just had this idea, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to try that. So I've got a couple of double book pages here, which you could probably get if you go to the middle of your book and pull it out. I'm not sure. I've got this idea, but I'm just trying to work out how I need it. So yeah, so I think it's already been, I was going to do something else with this. I've no idea what we're going to do with it, but sorry, just take you up a little bit. So it's a double book page, or you can just use one. If you've got a big book, you can just use one big book page. So what I'm going to do with this initially is fold it up. Or do I want to fold it that way and then the writing's the right way? Not that it really matters because I'm going to be covering the majority of it anyway. So I was thinking I would quite like, am I going from about there? Is that to the centre? Yeah. So I was thinking I would like a gatefold little booklet thing. Okay, right, so what it's gonna be, is this big enough or is it too big? Let me have a look. So if that's my general journal page size, so yeah, it would fit on a page. And then that side a bit wrong way up. Alright, so you might be better doing it like that. And then they're the right way. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to cover it. Right, so it's kind of a gatefold, hidden pockets. I can't think of a name for it. I don't know. So basically, what it's going to be is a gatefold opening. There could be writing space in there. There's going to be a secret pocket there, and I'm not going to make a notch, so you know. There's going to be a secret pocket there, and then there's going to be a secret pocket there. So I'm only going to glue down there on the inside. Okay, I might need to just chop a little bit off the ends of there. It's just for it to... So I'm not going to do an awful lot of inking or anything because I think I'm going to use some tissue, because I've got this tissue that I've been itching to use. I don't know what it'll look like on book page, but we will find out shortly. So my first thing is to glue down there and there. I may put a notch there so you know that there's going to be something there, but I'm not going to notch these because these are going to be hidden pockets in the gatefold. So I'll just start by putting a notch there, right in the middle. So I best put something else underneath, haven't I? Because we all know it doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. So I'm just going to notch that straight. Straight would be nice. So there we go. Okay, I don't know whether to ink it. Shall I ink it? I've forgotten how it's going now. Oh, it's going like that, isn't it? Obviously the notch is going to be at the front. So I'm just going to, I don't know whether to ink it because I might be better inking the notch, but I might want to ink things a different colour. Oh gosh, this is tearing. Oh, that's not very good, is it? It's obviously a bit, it's a bit of a fragile page. Anyway, that'd be all right. Right, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to just put a little bit of glue down there and there, just to stick it down initially. I can't see. I have my lamp on. Oh, would help if you turned it on. That's better. I can see what I'm doing now. So I'm just going to put where my fold is. I'm just going to put a little... Okay, I can see where my fold is. Just going to put a little bit of glue there and there, because I want to make this thicker That's why I'm doubling it up. But also I want a pocket there and 2 pockets there. So on these bits, right, so on these bits, so this is my gatefold. It's not exactly meeting right in the middle, is it? I'll just bring it over just a little bit more. I don't want to crease it too much because if I ink it then it's going to pick up the other creases. Right, there we go. So this is a gatefold card pocket idea. All right, so you could have journal space on there. You could have a big journal card in there for writing on. You could even have writing space in these. So all I'm going to do next, do I do it now? Yeah, I'm going to just glue down these edge bits because these are going to become end pockets on the gatefold. Can you see me okay? Yeah. So I'm just going to glue that down, and I'm just going to glue from the fold to the end there. Whoops. Come on, glue, that was a bit much really. Right, so we have a gatefold thing with a pocket there and a pocket there and a pocket in there. I just hope it isn't going to break because it is quite fragile. I think I might put some washi tape on the edge. It is very fragile actually. Trust me, I picked this page. But anyway, first of all, oh, it's going to get really wet as well. Oh well, let's just go for it. So I need that and I need one of them. Excuse me. Oh, so I've got this tissue that I absolutely love. I've been itching to use this stuff because it's all like rainbowy splodges. And I'm just going, if I can open it, tear some off. Not in any particular neat squareness or anything. I'm just gonna, yeah, because I don't kind of, I need to avoid my notch. I'm not going to, what am I talking about? I'm not going to cover the whole entire thing, so I don't mind if it's kind of like that. Or do I do them in pieces separately? Because I'm thinking of the fold. Would it fold all right? I don't see why not. Right, I'm just going to do it. Oh, this inks. It's ink. Glue. Oh my days, I might not have any glue. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're supposed to open that. This is when you need a man, you see. Oh, good grief. That is not budging, and it won't come out of there either, I don't think. Let me try. It don't come out of there, but, well, even if it did, it don't come out quick enough for me. Good grief, I can't open this. Excuse me, 1 second, while I use the door frame. Oh my giddy aunt. Whew, even squeezing it in the door frame, that didn't want to open, but it has, and I have glue, so that's good. Let's tip it up. At least I hope I've got, whoa. I was going to say I hope I've got some glue. Yes, you have, Sue. Right, I'm just going to spread this out all over because, well, I kind of need to now, don't I? I don't know where the tissue's actually going, do I? Might need to, whoops, I need to just put a bit of that back in. So I'm using tissue. You don't have to use tissue. If you want to use napkins, because you've got pretty napkins, you can use napkins. I just wanted to use this tissue on something, to be honest. You don't even have to use tissue or napkins. If you want, you can just use fancy paper, or you can just ink your book page, or you can stencil your book page, or you can stamp your book page. Doesn't have to be done how I'm doing it. So I'm just going to put that down. It's kind of cute because you can still see the writing, but it's, yeah, I'm going to have to put a bit of ink. I keep calling glue ink and ink glue. Put a bit more glue under there. I don't want any sticky up edges, that's for sure. That all down all right. Just check this bit down here. Let me get a bit more glue. Get it to the end and just scoop a bit out. So put some under there, because I didn't know exactly where the tissue were going to go with it being a funny shape. Oh gosh, okay. Need some right over there. Do that bit first. Stick that down. And I'll do this one and stick this down. This is going to be a strange project because normally I would wait for this to dry. I'm not going to have that ability because I kind of need to get it done, and you know, for camera timing's sake. Right, I think that's all I need that for at the moment. So I'll put the lid back on, and I've got a gluey finger. Right, so let me just trim. Where's the big scissors? I just trim this off there and off of there. It may crinkle a bit, but to be honest, I don't actually mind that. I don't mind a bit of crinkle. Right, so what's that? Not quite finished with that, but oops, missed a bit. Right, so that's my inside. See, I could have done with another piece ready, couldn't I? Made, because that kind of does need to dry. I'm just going to take my cardigan off. I've got the heating on, and I meant to turn it off when I came upstairs when I went past the kitchen, and I forgot. So now the heating's on, and I'm boiling. So I don't know if you can see that too good through the camera, but that's kind of pretty. I like that. Problem isn't, it kind of needs to dry. So I'm just going to do these folds again, just to see if it, but I don't want to push them down because I don't want it to glue together. So I don't really need to put anything on the back, because I think this is going to glue into my journal. I've lost my journal. Well, that journal I just had. Amazing how you can lose things when they're all right next to you. So, oh dear me. Right, so my idea with this is, obviously you've got a pocket there, so you don't need a pocket there as well. Although you could put something big sticking out of there and something in there. And then you've got your pockets on the ends, which close in. I'm going to put some little tie things there. So you could glue it down in the normal U shape and have a bigger pocket to put big things in at the back. Or you could glue it down in a C shape and have a pocket at this side. And you've got your two hidden pockets as well. So what I'm going to do next, I'm a bit perturbed that this needs to dry. I'm gonna carry on. It's either gonna go right or it's gonna go wrong. So on this bit, I don't know whether to try some of this on here. That looks quite nice. Or do I want to try that and that, because you get to see both? I don't know about sticking 2 layers of tissue though. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Not sure about that. Okay, I think, right, I don't know whether to go with the silver. What do you think, guys? Do I go with the silver? And then you've got something different inside. Yeah, let's be different. Let's be different. Let's not just have the samey. Right, so I need some more glue. Oh dear. I think I'll get it on here this time. Or I'll try and get it on there. Whoops, it comes out so fast. 1 minute you think it's not coming, and then next minute it's like, whoa. And this is too much. I can already tell it's too much. I'll try and get that right to the edge. Oh my days, it's way too much. Let me just scoop some back in. Right, so like I say, you can do this with tissue or napkin. You don't even have to do it with any. You can just do it with fancy paper. Or leave your book page. I think the book page just stenciled would look really... I'm into stenciling lately. I think book pages stenciled look really, really nice. Or you could use some distress inks and stuff. So let's get this side done. Need a little bit more. Bit round the edge there. Oh, hello, cat. What are you going to want? Cats drive me nuts. I opened the door to Oscar 6 times while I was eating my tea. 6 times. Out, in, out, in, out, in. I'm like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to come in. I want to come in. They always do it when I'm sat eating my tea as well. I think they know. I think they have a secret pact with each other to just make me keep getting up and down as many times as they can in a day. And there's 3 of them, so they don't all go out at the same time. Right, that's that done with, I think. It's very wet kind of thing. I might just use my little blower on it actually, but I don't know. Should I? Should I or shouldn't I? I've got a little bit of bubble there. Looks like I didn't get any glue on that bit. As long as the edges are down. There's a bit of glue there. Just use that then. Because I definitely want the edges down. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I was just sat downstairs and I've been watching videos and just listening to music, and this thought just came in my head, and I was like, oh yeah, gatefold with pockets. And then I thought about this tissue that I've been wanting to use for ages. I've actually got this in gold as well, silver and gold. I've only got little pieces of it left, I think, but I love this one, and I've not really used it for anything much. So I kind of wanted to get that out because it's pretty. And we like pretty stuff. Right, so that's my front cover. So I need to just trim them down now, don't I? I do set myself some challenges, don't I? Working with wet tissue. And trying not to cut the pocket. There we go. It's a little bit down there. I don't mind if there's a bit of crumpling, to be honest. I think it just kind of adds to it. Oh, that nearly worked. Nearly. It's one very soggy piece of paper at the moment. Oh dear. And I think when it dries, it's probably going to need to sit under some books or something for a bit, just to flatten out that. That's really wonky. Yeah, it's probably going to need to sit under some books. I don't know whether to just give it a little blast so I can carry on, because I don't want you guys sat here waiting for forever. Right, just a second. Just grab my thing. What's that? Word. Oh my goodness, where does the wire go to? I've lost the plug end. Oh, it's there. This is very noisy, so just I'll do it over here away from the camera. Oh, it's not as noisy as I thought actually. There we go. It's not perfectly dry, and I have cut the end there a little bit of my pocket, which I kind of thought I might. So I'm not very good at cutting things and cut things that don't need cutting. I think I just get a little, try little scissors because they'd be a lot more helpful, I think. Right, so that's the inside. It's not dry, but it's all right. So that's the inside. So now I think, and that's the outside. Doesn't look anything really amazing at the moment, but it will. So I would like some, I was thinking of something over there. Paints. I don't know whether to ink the edges or slap some of this paint on the edges. I think the paint would look really nice. Okay, so we've got silver on the front. Ugh. So I'm just going to go with silver. Oops, I don't know if this is a dark silver. Oh, no, it looks a bit dark actually. I might just put it on the very edge. Yeah, okay. Go with that. Stop sticking to my finger. I don't mind if it's messy, neat, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just want it silvery on the edge. So I'm just going round that. You don't have to use paint, you can use inks, you can use watercolour paints, pens, pencils, whatever you want. I'm just using these because I absolutely adore them and use them at every opportunity I can. I've actually, you wouldn't believe it, I don't need any more craft stuff, but I'd put a few things in my basket on Temu that were in the sale, and it kept telling me, you're going to miss out on them. Nah, like it does. The thing with Temu's all right, and it was like super cheap, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding a lot of prices have gone up now. The thing about Temu is, you've got to spend 10 quid. You've got to. Because if you put like 2 or 3 things in your basket and you try to check out, it'll just tell you minimum spend £10. And I'm like, that's a bit cheeky because I don't want to spend 10 quid. I just wanted to get a couple of things, which is why I like Shein. You can order one thing from Shein and they'll send you it. Same with AliExpress. Oh, I've got no tissues again. Oh, seriously. I have got some tissues, where are they? Yeah. Right, so on this side, I don't know whether to go with ink or you can't really tell that much, can you? I don't know if you can see it. I want to go with kind of one of these colours on the inside. Let's go with this, if I can open it. I'm going to go with this purpley one here and just hope it works. Hope it works. It's blue, so I'll go with some of the spots. The only problem is I've left it a little bit short at the top. I haven't folded it completely in half, but no worries, no worries. Just going for it. I always use my finger. It's just easier than using a brush sometimes. I'm making a bit of a mess of this, but hopefully it'll look grand in the end. Hopefully. Dear me. I should maybe have just inked it. It'd have been a lot easier and probably a lot less messy. But I just want to bring a bit of that in. Not like so it's really shimmery, but just oh, got a little sticky bit in that corner. It does actually shimmer still. I don't know if you can see it. It's really hard on camera, but it is shimmery. Tissue. Right, so we have that and we have that, and we're still going to do more to that. So I've ended up with that gap again, haven't I? So there's going to be something in there. As it's glued down, there could be something back if you glue the back in a U. So this is a bit of a messy looking thing at the minute, but it is going to be nice, honestly. So I don't know if I want some little like flowery things on the front. I don't know, just hold that thought for a minute, because what I want on the front is sorry for crunching about in my drawer, I know it's noisy. White is what I want. That is very pretty. It's a little bit big. In fact, it's very big. It's very big, isn't it? Okay. Right, I'm just going to go for it anyway. So that to that loop is what I want. I bought all these absolutely beautiful laces. I think it was a pack of 10 or 12 laces from JD Stitches on Etsy. And they were only like, I don't know, £2.50 or something. And they're absolutely beautiful. But I never use them. I'm like, you need to get them out and use them soon. So, here we are. And I also want that. So what I'm thinking of doing is gluing this on halfway. That's the wrong side, isn't it? Is that the right side? Oh my gosh, I can't tell now. Oh, I actually can't tell. Well, if I can't tell, it doesn't matter then, does it? I'm going to glue it on halfway, because I think then that would also give us another pocket, a lacy pocket and a pocket in there. So I'm going to glue this down. And do I fold it round the back or do I cut it off? Well, it don't matter, because back's going to be stuck down anyway. So I think I'm going to just glue the edges and across there. Get some glue on there. I can't actually see if any glue's going on there. On it to about there, I think. I don't think there's any glue on that bit there. Right, so I'm just going to put it about there. There we go. And then this one, same again at this side from about there. Across and up to there. Just put a bit more across there. because that's got to hold that edge down. And whoops, just pop that on to there. There we go, stick that down. So I've actually created 2 more pockets. You could have stuck it fully down, but I just thought, well, I might not have them as pockets yet. It just depends. I've got a lot of things that need to dry on here. I've got PVA glue, Fabri-Tac, fabric. There's all sorts going on here. Yeah, okay. I don't know whether to fold that round and glue it down. It might be easier and better, because if I cut the edge, I might not cut it completely straight and then it'll look messy. Just glue it down, so just glue it down. So all you've got to do, it's on the back, it doesn't matter. Glue it down. It's a bit of a waste of lace because I could have used that piece on something else, but it's okay. Okay, just glue it. Just glue it. Oh. I can't even see if this glue's coming out, you know. I don't know if you can on camera, but I can't. Oh, dear me. Right, there we go. Just pull it in and stick it down. Yes, I think I've gone out a bit too far there. Oh, God, I'm so gluey and inky and inky and gluey. There we go. Right. Okay, let me do some trimming of lace. Just some little fluffy bits there, actually. It's not that bad. Right, and that end. Get that off. Whoops. I'm going a little bit, kind of, I don't know what I'm going really. Shabby chic-y-ish. So I'm going to get, that's a cute little tag. She's changed her tag. She always puts these are from Sugar Plum and Spadger on Etsy. And she always puts a little card, a little bit of string and a bulb pin and a few little tiny flowers on there when you buy anything from her. It's really cute. So obviously I've been buying more crinkled seam binding. Naughty girl that I am. I can't even get into this. There we go. I just want the white, a bit of white. Do I want it in a bow or do I want it just, I don't know. I need to find something else though first. Silver, let me think. Silver. Silver or silverish. I think them silver ones would be nice actually. Or I've got them. Right, so I'm obviously decorating the outside at the moment. Oops, I just run over my sock. Okay, so I want a bit of this, but I don't know if I want it. Do I want a little bow? I don't know. Let me make a little bow and see if I want a little bow. No, do you know what? I don't want a little bow out of this. Because it's crinkly and they always go a bit funny. I might, however, put a little bit down the edge. Because I love crinkled seam binding down the edge of things. Should I do that? What do you think? I might. I will. Okay. All right. I heard you. I'll do it. Where's that piece gone? So I'm going to put more glue. Good grief. This is a gluey project, isn't it? You could just make this very easy and very simple and just, you know, like I say, stencil your book page, fold it, glue it, you're done. You know, me being me, I've got to go a bit out there like. Right, so I like it crinkled. So let's get it on the first bit and crinkle it a bit and just let it go in its crinkles as I'm trying to glue it down. Crinkles, 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 crinkles. I've got some projects I want to do, just using up my proper junk, like, you know, little prescription carrier bags and stuff. I've got some projects with that I want to do. Oh my goodness, that's a bit of a blob, and I really don't want a big blob like that, so I'll show through. Right, oh, trying to uncrinkle but crinkle seam binding at the same time. Have you ever tried that? I'm trying to uncrinkle it to crinkle it because it's not crinkled in the way that I want it to crinkle. If that makes any sense. I think you know what I mean. The crinkles go a certain way, but I kind of want them to go another way. I mean, look how crinkly it is. I don't want it that crinkly. I want it opened out a bit. Come on, before my glue dries. Yeah, messing. Scrunched though, weren't you? Scrunched. Oh, dear me. I've got a big crinkle there. That's great. Gets a bit weak as it goes down the thing. Such fussy stuff. Right. Get a little crinkle there. And I think we'll manage with that. I think we will, because that's very crinkly. Right, chop that off. That can go in the bits box with the 1,000,001 other bits. Oh gosh, I could have got some lace out of there, couldn't I? And then I want another piece, a similar size, for the other end. Come off. Put that back in there. I'll try not to make too much noise. I noticed on my last video, the bingo challenge, I was really badly crinkling my bags. And when I was watching it back, I was like, good grief, Sue, that's really loud. Oh gosh, the heating's just come on again. I don't even want it on. I put it on when I was downstairs, and now I've come back upstairs. I'm like, I don't want it on because heat rises, doesn't it? So I'm blooming boiling up here. I've nowhere to wipe my fingers. Right, let's get this on before it. This one isn't as crinkly, this side. It is crinkly, but it's not as tightly crinkled as the other one is. Right. Come on, crinkle, pucker, crinkle. Trying to turn it round is turn it round and open it up and stick it down at the same time. Set myself some right trials sometimes, don't I? This, well, I didn't know if it were going to be a long project or not. Kind of hoping it wasn't, but I think it might be. Tissue. Right, come on now. Get some proper crinklage going on here. And like folds, little folds. I don't mind if it's straight, wonky, what. Don't mind. This one's going to be too short. I've not got no crinklage down here. Oh my days. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Actually, that looks quite pretty. I'm quite impressed with that little thing. So these could potentially be pockets as well as these. These are pockets as well. So we need things to put in the pockets, don't we? But first, I'd like some... now then, because of the silver spots, I think I quite like some... is that the smallest one? No, that's the smallest one. Is that too small? I know I've got some in there, but rather than root through that, I'll go in here because I definitely know there's some in here. Well, I say I definitely know there's some in here. I think there is. What's that? Yep, that'll do. Just, sorry, I won't blind you with the mirror card. I was going to look for a piece because I know I've got loads of pieces, but I just thought I'd just get a new sheet out. It's easier. I don't really use mirror card much anymore. I used to when I was a card maker. I used to use it a lot. Oh, do you know, this is a silly thing. I can never get into it. I need to get my circles out. There we go. Right, so I've got two very tiny circles. Okay. I actually need two more. But maybe in a different colour, maybe just in white. What's this? Envelope. That'll do. Maybe just, what is going on? Punch a couple of them out. That'll do. Right. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm putting that over there. That goes over there. That goes in bits box. Right. Now then, what I would like to do with these is Brads. Well, we might as well go silver because everything else is silver. That's a shiny one and that's a dull one. I'd prefer two the same. Oh, did you know? Pull out another dull then. Right, so I'm just gonna put this through this little silver dot, preferably without stabbing my finger. Am I in camera? Yeah. Preferably without stabbing my finger. Where's my stuff? Let's see here. My stuff that I should be using to punch the hole, not my mat. There we go. And one in the middle of there. Okay. I've got another question for myself now. Do I have any silver twine? I don't know. I would go around this in black because of the black ink on the page, but really can't be bothered at this moment in time. Whoops. Because I'm trying to not go on for hours, but it kind of is. Oh, I've just lost that. Oh, I'm not going looking for that. Just get another one out. Everything fires into this drawer because I can't shut my drawer properly because of the camera stand. I lose so much into that drawer, it's unreal. So yeah, this is quite a long project, isn't it? I'm probably going to have to do it in 2 bits because it's getting a little bit, you know, time consuming. So I'm just going to stick a little brad in the middle of there. And in the middle of there. I wasn't going to stick it in the middle of there, but I am because the circle is so small that the brads will show if I open it up. And that could have done with being card, really. Because paper is not very good. So this bit's not exactly going grand, but never mind. Best laid plans. Right. I'm quite aware of the time now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just finish off this bit and then I'm probably going to do a part 2 because it's already 44 minutes, which is quite long for a video. So all I'm going to do is just put them on there and then I'm going to wind a bit of cotton round just to keep them together so it's kept closed. And then I'm going to add some bling and I'm going to add something in there and something in these. So I think for now, I'll call that end of part 1 and I'll come back with the next bit. Okay, see you soon.